Hey everybody, this is Downwhere. I'm back once again for another audio commentary. So you can stop freaking spamming me now saying, "When are you gonna make another audio? When are you gonna make another audio? LOL, LOL!" Bastards. Alright. Now, the replay I decided to do this commentary on was... let's see. What happened was me and some of the other WC Replay staffers decided to play an arranged team game. Or I've been playing a few arranged team games with them. And we ended up playing 4-on-4 arranged team. Now, this was like a really freaking close game, and I thought I did pretty good in it. Nobody's ever really seen me play because I don't really think I'm that good. And I know I'm not high level or anything, but I think I'm okay. Anyway, I know CynicalDoc is good. He has another commentary. Go ahead and check that out. It was done by Railz. He's like level 6 Crypt Lord, like owns everything. It's pretty cool. Anyway, the other players in it was me, CynicalDoc, DeityLink. He was on his AKA that I guess he plays elves on, Dazed, and Railz, the Gosu Shoutcaster. The British guy who's British and does shoutcasts. Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. Also, make sure you stick around at the end of the commentary. I've seen on the Battle.net forums and many other places that everybody likes to make up their own version of the next patch that's going to come out. So I figured, hey, what the hell? I can come up with a fake new patch as well as anybody else. So make sure you stick around with that at the end of the game. Anyway, go ahead and get the replay started up. The map is, what is this called? Golems in the Mist. Okay, pause the replay at 15 seconds. Go ahead and get that done. And I guess what I'm going to do in this is, since this is like the first commentary I've done on a game that I was in, I can actually tell you what I was doing, what I was thinking at the time. Like, oh man, I sure do want to bone so-and-so actress that I saw on television. No, I mean like my thoughts about the game. Anyway, let's see. Game should be paused at 15 seconds. Golems in the Mist, blah blah blah. I already said that 4 times. Pause it at 15 seconds, you fucking douchebag. What is wrong with you? I said 15 seconds. Don't make me tell you again, okay? Alright, you should be at 15 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Now, the game starts. We had just played a 4-on-4 before this, and I think we got owned because none of us got Dispel of any kind, and they had a shitload of casters. It was going back and forth, and I thought we were doing pretty good. Then once they busted out the Bloodlust, I was all over after that. Anyway, I picked Undead in this. CynicalDoc also picked Undead, like I already said. DeityLink and Railz, both Night Elves. So 2 Undead, 2 Night Elves. And I guess I should focus mostly on what I'm doing and try to call what else is going on, but with like 8 armies at once, it's going to be a pain in the ass. Anyway, my plan is to go Crypt Fiends, because that is the cheese of the day. Got my graveyard close to the wood, so that the ghouls can chop the wood. That's right, B. I learned very much from watching your commentaries. The ghouls do indeed chop the wood. And we're all just sharing control of units now. And the ghouls chopping the wood. And I'm making 2 more ghouls. By the way, anybody who's like played a whole lot of Frozen Throne, if you see some obvious dumb things that I did or something, whenever you leave a comment, go ahead and, like, if you have a suggestion about something I could have done better, or I don't know, just if you see anything that you say, oh my god, Downwhere is a noob, then just go ahead and tell me what it is so I can work on it. And by the way, blow me. Tell me I'm a noob. Kiss my ass. Alright. Downwhere, that's me. He's making my Death Knight. And I'm just now starting on my Fiends. Let's see what Railz is doing. He's got Keeper of the Grove. Oh yeah, he's getting a Hunter's Haul, so I guess he goes Huntresses since he's getting a Hunter's Hall. Can't remember exactly what he gets. DeityLink gets his Warden. Hunter's Hall, he's making some archers now. Out of his Ancient of War. And CynicalDoc is getting the Dreadlord. He was going to go for Ghouls with Dreadlord. Try to get level 6 on his Dreadlord and then switch over to Abominations. Meanwhile, my base is getting harassed. Coming up here in a second. And God, I hate this shit. I'm a lot better now than I used to be at stopping harass, but when I had this many heroes, I got owned. Okay, as soon as I saw the Archmage, I double-clicked on my Acolytes, moved them out of the way. None of them got killed. I said, aha, man, I sure am Gosu. Then the fucking Lich comes up. Whoosh, hits me with the Nova. You fucking undead unit of questionable sexuality. Wearing your dress and shit. Another Nova goes off. I've already lost one Acolyte. And I coil that one. I'm trying to keep it alive with coils. But as you're going to see here, it's not going to happen. So, another Acolyte goes down. So I've lost 2 Acolytes so far. I take my ghouls off the wood. Take them off to chopping the wood and they're going to kick some ass now. Or try to. I'm upgrading a Spirit Tower because towers are the tools of Gosu people such as myself. Alright. And I coil the Acolyte again. I'm trying to keep it alive. I've lost 2 of the Acolytes. Freaking Blizzard going off now. And, oh, there goes another Acolyte. Meanwhile, my allies are coming in to help me out. I would assume. Here comes CynicalDoc. Okay, yeah. Deity was down there harassing Teal's base, it looks like. Here comes CynicalDoc to help me out. Railz is in there now with his Keeper of the Grove. And, oh, coil goes off from the Farseer. Get him! Get him! Oh, there goes the Farseer. He's a dead motherfucker. And, uh-oh. Lich! Lich! Entangled! Go, Railz, go! For the Queen! Get that freaking cross-dressing skeleton bitch. He's trying to get away. Oh, sleep. Too bad. CynicalDoc busts out the sleep on his ass. Gets the ghost who surround, and there goes the Lich. I have to get that dress dry cleaned now, bitch. Alright, so now I gotta replace my Acolyte. CynicalDoc gave me some cash money there, so I could do that. I've seen a lot of replays when people get harassed. Lots of times they don't repair the buildings that got fucked up, like the mine. My mine and my tower is fucked up, so I sent one Acolyte to fix those, and then go back on gold. I don't know why they don't fix it. I guess they need the resources for other stuff, like units and stuff, but I figured they were probably going to come back, so I fixed the shit. Meanwhile, Teal, in his everlasting wisdom, decides to go harass CynicalDoc's base with 3 archers and a Priestess of the Moon. Now, if that had been 4 Dryads and a Keep of the Grove, as you know, CynicalDoc would be fucking toast. But it's 3 archers and a Priestess of the Moon. Here comes DeityLink comes in, Shadow Strike on the Priestess of the Moon. You fucking dumb bitch, get the hell out of here. And Deity shows that he is the king of massing archers. And don't you try to play like he was good at that shit, Teal. Get the fuck out. With his 3 archers. Deity with his 6 archers. And as all you math wizards know out there, 6 is more than 3. Okay, so I just creep out the little wussy creeps outside my base. Or as I like to call them, the Partisan Ranger creeps. You fucking pansy. I'm just kidding, Partisan Ranger. You're my friend. I love you. Fucker. Alright. So, I'm over at my shop now, just chilling, not doing shit. While my allies are doing all the work. Everything is going according to plan. I'm going to get a free win. And, oh. Oops, shit, did I say that out loud? Alright. CynicalDoc now going into attack with Railz with his Keeper of the Grove. Railz was taking straight to bears. Sleep goes off on the Farseer. CynicalDoc tries to go in and surround it, but there's just too many freaking grunts with their hot pants. Yeah, I said it. Grunts wear hot pants. What? So, Farseer's surrounded now. Farseer's gonna get owned. Oh, shit, he had a cloak of good game. And he hides. Doc has to get out of there now, because now he's getting owned by Blue. And TP, see ya. Meanwhile, I'm stealing the wussy creeps from DeityLink. Because I can do that. Deity, whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce shit. I'm a shoutcaster, not an English teacher. Blow me. Okay, and Purple decides I'm gonna go harass... Oh wait, no, that was Railz' base, the green... Shut up. Green base. And oh shit. Blizzard going off for Purple's Archmage there in DeityLink's base. Blizzard going off, and he managed to kill, I think, maybe one Wisp there, and the rest of them detonated on his old crippled ass. Entangle, see you later. Have a good day, bitch. Take your ass back to the nursing home. Archmage goes down. Meanwhile, we were all talking on Ventrilo during this. So there's not really any talking because we're all talking to each other over Ventrilo. So me and Railz decide, let's go creep out this goblin laboratory. Blue decides to lay down in the middle of the map. He's over here creeping. He lays down a skull of whatever the fuck, whatchamacallit, for some reason. I guess because he's solo creeping those center creeps. And I guess it's going to work out for him. He hasn't lost anything yet. Freaking Blizzard fixed the shit where you can't click on enemy units and see their health bars and shit, you fuckers. G. Frazier and his butt buddies at Blizzard would stop making characters on World of Warcraft and have them blow each other, then hey, maybe we could actually get that fixed. What do you think? Alright, so... Alright, my Death Knight. I bought a Dust of Appearance, which, as you're going to see in all my ghostiness, I never use. And I've got 5, 6, 7 Crypt Fiends. Here comes Railz. He's got his bears and a couple of fairy dragons. Those British, they've always got fairies with them. Gay British people. I'm just kidding. I kid. Alright, WGF, whatever the fuck his name is, World Gonad Federation, whatever that stands for. Picking off one of DeityLink's archers there. And see right here, we crept out this mine in the middle here, which is a good thing later, as you'll see. Now the mine is empty and crept out. Got a Wand of Lightning Shield. Oh, Wand of Lightning Shield. It's a go-to item. Super item. Hello, this is German. And World Gonad Federation Teal decides to leave his archers behind, so I just walk up and say, yoink! Experience, thank you. Meanwhile, my allies are over here fighting the creep-jacking the shit out of Teal and Yellow. This part's pretty funny. We come up and creep-jack them. And that last rock golem there that's almost dead, it's going to drop a Book of the Dead, I think, yeah. And oh, there goes the priestess. See ya. That was pretty funny. I put a lightning shell on that archer and it killed a sheep when it ran by. Caution, Wand of Lightning Shield is not safe when sheep are present. May cause excessive sheep casualties. Alright, CynicalDoc leading the charge. Go! In his Volander voice. I am Volander, Blair, the Dreadlord. Alright, we're getting ready to attack. It's gonna be a big old brawl. And as you're gonna see here, as we go down to attack Teal's base, those motherfuckers go take out my base, and I don't appreciate it. Don't think I won't remember that. See, I'm making 2 statues, but in the confusion in this big, huge fight here, I don't even know where they end up going. I use Lightning Shield on the archers there. Oh, Wand of Lightning Shield is a go-to item! And I'm just focused. Whenever I get in these big-ass battles, I can barely even tell what the fuck I should be doing. I try to run my heroes around, don't let them get killed, and I focus fire the fiends on one thing at a time. Right now, I'm focusing on the Tauren Chieftain. He gets too far away, so I switch over to the catapults and try to kill them. Railz has, DeityLink has used his fairy dragons, put on his lightning thingy that shoots out of the things, Mana Flare. And Farseer's getting low on HP. Uh-oh, 158. 1 blah 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 60 30. You son of a bitch, he teleports out. I hate you. I hate you. Fucking Farseer. Alright, so anyway, Yellow gets out. He lost his Tauren Chieftain. He lost all his catapults. And I'm getting my base is getting owned here. I only got 3 acolytes left. So right about now, I'm like, I guess I should try to get my acolytes out. They're like, yeah, that would be a good idea. So if you look at up at my base here in a second, and there we go. I double-click my acolytes and try to run them over to Railz' base. 2 of them managed to get out, which is going to be important later. Take notes, fuckers. There's going to be a test after the game. Alright, Sentry Ward goes down from yellow. And right here you'd think we'd have it wrapped up, but you'd be wrong. Alright, Chain Lightning going off there from yellow's Farseer. Here we come, Railz has his bears, he roars, he goes into bear form. We got archers in the back row, everything looks like it's good. Everything's cool. Here I come, I got my level 3 Death Knight, level 2 Lich, which I got Dark Ritual with, which isn't that great, I guess, because you don't really want a Dark Ritual feeds, but... Oh shit, here comes Blue, and he's got a whole bunch of Necromancers. Of course, DeityLink's Fairy Dragons are going to help there. Blizzard and Flamestrike going off of my Fiends. Fuck you, you human cheesing bitch. And I'm trying to kill these freaking Spellbreakers because they're taking all my fucking mana away. And oh shit, CynicalDoc's Dreadlord's down to like 33 hit points, and he manages to run it out just barely. So... shit. We lost both of our wardens there. And things are just not going good. They got a whole shitload of towers, and they got burrows, and lions and tigers and bears, oh my, we're getting owned. So fucking Blue comes in and Nova's my guys. And I'm trying to just get the hell out of there now. Because this is all I have left. I just got these Fiends and my 2 heroes, because my base is gone. Actually, it's still there, but they destroyed enough ziggurats I can't build anything else right now. So, okay, we're all in full retreat now, and whoops, somebody left a fairy dragon behind, it just got killed, and the enemy has managed to survive, you bastards. So at this point, I'm like, well, that's okay, because we're still going to win. I thought we had killed all of Teal's stuff, but if you look down, he's still got 1 wisp that survived in the bottom right corner. Well, not the bottom right corner, but the bottom right area. He's rebuilding his Tree of Life. So Teal's not completely dead like I was hoping. Alright. So CynicalDoc had a statue that I thought was mine, because I remembered queuing up 2 statues, but I don't know where they went. So they got killed by something. So I thought that was my statue. I run it over there. And then I steal one of DeityLink's wisps and start fixing it. And then I use it to heal my guys. Okay, so here comes Purple now. He's coming up with Blue way behind him, lagging his ass behind. And they're coming up to finish off my base. For some reason, he puts 2 Spirit Towers in my base. I guess because he ends up taking over my my base and using it as an expansion. So, things are looking alright right now. Of course, I don't have anything. I still got my 2 Acolytes, they're still alive. And I have, let's see, 5 Fiends and my 2 heroes. So they're taking out my base. Right about now, I think we were all agreeing that we should still win because one of their guys is completely dead. Does he have his heroes? I think he's got something. Let me look. I don't see any Teal units, so I guess Teal doesn't have anything left. But he does have his 1 wisp, and he's rebuilding his tree. So right here, I was hoping that we would finish them off. And, oh my god, mark abuse, he's got 1 mark. Purple, you bastard. Alright, so they finished taking out my base now. We're all meeting up in Railz' base, expecting them to come there next. Obviously, that's the logical guess. I run my acolytes down to DeityLink's base because I realize that if there's going to be a fight, I run one of them down there because I realized there might be a fight in Railz' base, and if we lose somehow, I didn't want to lose both my acolytes. So I ran one down to DeityLink. Here comes Purple and his freaking Spellbreakers of GG. Is it just me, or are they kind of hard to kill? Let's see, they take extra damage from normal attacks. Too bad I got Fiends. Dope. Let's see how many normal attacks we have. Okay, CynicalDoc has Abomination, so those should be able to take care of Spellbreakers. And Roar goes off from Railz' Bears. He's got his level 2 Keeper. Mines are starting to get kind of low, and Blue and Purple still have a whole shitload of stuff. Purple's got all those Spellbreakers, and Blue has those Necromancers. So now they're creeping out those Golems, And we're gonna run up and jack him here in a second. Oh my god, hacks! We were coming up to check on see how many towers Blue had built there. He only had those 2. And he's sending an acolyte by who's gonna get owned, I think. Nope, he gets by. Oops. So we're coming up here and hey, there's Blue. I'm like, shit, there's Blue, there's Blue, there's Blue, there's Blue. There's me pinging on the map. Fight him, get him. And okay. Oh shit. Those fairy dragons are owning something there. DeityLink and Railz, I think, both had those fairy dragons, and they're fucking up those statues hardcore. There's all kinds of shit going on. Flame Strike goes off on all the melee units there, and they also drop the Blizzard. He gets put to sleep by CynicalDoc's Dreadlord. I'm trying to focus fire my fiends, but then it's hard. Oh, Frost Nova. I nailed that bitch Archmage with the Frost Nova. He goes down. So right now I'm just trying to keep hitting Alt to try to find which guy's got the lowest hit points and then try to nail him if I can. If he gets too far away, switch to something else. So I keep thinking I can get that freaking Blood Mage right here. Put the Mountain King to sleep. Now watch this. He's like, surround him, and then I hit him. Shit, whoops. I woke up the Mountain King. But luckily Doc had enough mana to put him to sleep again. So he puts the Mountain King to sleep again. He gets surrounded again. And he's dead. Fucker. Alright, so now I think for sure that we've won. If you look up at my old base, Blue has expanded there, and he's building some crypts and stuff up there. Yellow's still got his 2 heroes and a couple of casters. He's also got an expansion building to the upper left of where his base is. Teal has his mine up and running again. He still doesn't have any units. CynicalDoc gives me the money to go expand. I said, we cleared this mine, so let me send one of my acolytes out there and go expand there so I can start getting money back. So we do that. Now we're checking. Well, I thought we were checking for expansions. Oh, in the middle of that fight, I didn't notice that there. Like, I hate this shit. We're fighting next to the creeps, so then it turns into like a 3-way dance. The Forces of Evil versus WC Replay's Staff of Gosuness versus the creeps. Fucking creeps are over there fighting us, too. That happens again later, too. The creeps decide they want to get in on that action. Jumping that ass. Alright, so Roar goes off again. And we're going in to what I figured was going to be the last fight. We can take Blue out. He ain't got shit. But those Necromancers and all these Tauren that start showing up, and the Spirit Breakers, not Spirit Breakers, Spell Breakers. Yeah, we knew there was a stasis trap there, so CynicalDoc sent a Abomination up there to set it off, and here we go. I see the Gargoyles, I tell my fiends to web them down, but they're way back there, and I only get one. So we kill one of those. I see the Zeppelin, and I don't want them to have a Zeppelin. I guess I was obsessed with killing it for some reason, so I kill the Zeppelin. Then, oh shit, there goes Blizzard and Flame Strike again, and Abominations are starting to get owned. Fairy Dragons start owning up on the casters. And those Necromancers should die from them, you would think. Let's see. But I can't see what the fuck is going on. Railz is up there taking out the Slaughterhouse with DeityLink. I'm down here fighting. I just did a Nova on something. Oh, shit. Coil. I got a coil off on the Tauren Chieftain. He goes down. They got Tauren now, which isn't good. And they got those damn Witch Doctors. Another Flame Strike goes off. Railz uses another Entangle on something. I can't see what the fuck's going on. Oh my god! Overload! And DeityLink summoned some treants there. And we're wailing away on that Tauren. Now, right here, pretty soon in a second, I get that fucking Blood Mage surrounded, and then I let him go. I did that because I only had what I had left, and I didn't have anything else. And when I surrounded him, my units were still getting hit, and I thought I needed to back up or else they were going to die, so I ran away, even though I didn't even realize I had like a perfect surround on him. Like right here, okay, here we go. Bam! Surrounded. And I'm like, shit, run! So it gets out. I'm like, fuck. And he gets entangled, and he's about to die, and fucking shit, he's gonna get away. I don't have enough mana to Nova or coil him, and he goes down, he gets a health stone, he traded it off from one of his other heroes, I think, and he heals himself, and I'm like, fuck. So now I'm going for the Archmage. I'm gonna coil his bitch ass when I get the chance. Oh, never mind, he's dead. And the battle still rages on. Now we're going for the Blood Mage. Yellow's Zeppelin runs by, and it's got, like, Tauren and Witch Doctors in it. And he drops those out. So I thought we had this fight won, and then here come the Tauren. They're getting crippled by CynicalDoc's Necromancers. We kind of split up here, which was probably something that caused us some of these problems. Railz and DeityLink are up there trying to take out Blue's base still, and me and CynicalDoc were down there. Well, maybe it was just me, I don't know. I thought we were all down there fighting in Purple's base. And now they're coming back. They got stasis traps, healing wards, the whole 9 yards. They're gonna throw the kitchen sink in too. Alright. And Fairy Dragons now nailing those Witch Doctors. Well, one time. They must have stopped casting shit after that because they didn't want to get owned. So we're trying to pick off these Taurens, but they just won't freaking die. I Nova that one, he gets killed. Now we're trying to kill these Spellbreakers. Now if you look up in my old base, Blue is making 3 Boneyards. And pretty soon here in a second he's going to start making Frost Rooms, and obviously that's going to cause some problems. So we're still freaking fighting. This is a long fucking battle here. Okay, and shit, we just lost our Warden to something. I should have changed the view so that all allies are the same color. I run my Death Knight back, he starts getting real low on health, and I don't want to lose him, since I don't have shit else, except my 2 heroes. I killed both of my Fiends with Dark Ritual because they were both about to die, and I knew I wasn't going to get much mana from it, but since I knew they were going to die, I just ritualed them to get a little bit of mana and stop them from getting the experience. Now if you look over there on the left, those goddamn creeps are fighting with CynicalDoc's abominations there. What the fuck? Stay out of this, creeps. This is between... Oh shit, there goes the Lich. Blue's Lich gets owned again. Time to go back to the dress factory, bitch. Get you a new dress. Here comes DeityLink with another Chimera. Well, 1 Chimera, I mean. And right now you would think, it's over. Go us. Oh shit, here comes Yellow. He's got more Tauren. He's a Tauren factory down there. And he teleports in. And you'd think we'd be able to take these Taurens. Okay, Purple says GG. So I figure, okay, we won. Sweet. CynicalDoc says GG. GG, GG, GG. Everybody's mines have collapsed. I've got a mine, but it's only got 1 Acolyte on it. I'm building a Necropolis now so I can make more Acolytes. And I send my 2nd Acolyte over onto the mine here in a second. Okay, so that Tauren Chieftain in yellow is about to go down, and Tangle, you're dead, bitch. Tauren Chieftain goes down. He's gonna get made into Tauren burgers at McDonald's. Level 6 on my Death Knight. Nova goes off on those Taurens. Coil. Those fuckers sure do have a lot of hit points. And another one goes down. Another guy says, yeah, GG, so we figure, booyah, we are the winners. But of course, as you can see, it's not over yet. Now right here, I start chasing that Witch Doctor. He starts running around the back passageway or something like that's going to save him. Oh no, you don't! He goes down. Death Knight owns him. I got 2 Cloaks of Good games, so you know what that means. We're going to win. The night we were playing this game, like, Battle.net was acting all fucked up, and, like, I was getting lag problems and shit, which usually doesn't happen, because I have a fast computer, cable connection. Usually it's no problem, but I start having problems with it here in a minute. Level 6 on CynicalDoc's hero, and now it just seems like it should be mop-up duty. I should just be finishing these bitch-ass hoes off. But I'm the only one that has an expansion. Let's take a look at everybody else. CynicalDoc has 73 gold. I think he unsummoned some stuff. And then build an expansion in the middle lower mine. Uh-oh, that's not good. Blue has 3 Frostworms, and he's gonna... I think he's got a whole bunch of Gargoyles, too. They're over in the upper middle part of the map. So I'm like, let's kill Blue. Because he stole my base, and I don't like him. He's not a nice man. So we were gonna kill him in a second. Alright. So, Keeper of the Grove and is over there. DeityLink's Keeper of the Grove's over there macking on the archers, saying, "Did I tell you about the time I kicked 50 ghouls' asses with 4 dryads there to back me up? I did all the work, of course." Oh, Keeper of the Grove, you're so hot! Fucking scuzzbag. Those archers are underage, pal. Better watch it. Alright. Revoke. His base is being revoked. Oh, I made it funny. We're taking out the rest of Blue's main base. I got my expansion going here. Oh, whoops. Let's see. Doc is now on summoning stuff. He's going to expand. DeityLink has 397 gold. He doesn't have any expansion. Railz has no expansion. Let me see how much money he has. He's got 106 gold. So right now, I'm the only one making any money. I'm the breadwinner of the team, and I've got 240 gold. I make another altar. We still figure it's kind of over, but they haven't quit yet, so that's always a bad sign. So, and those 2 nosy little spellbreakers come down and start talking shit. Like they're the big shit. Coming into my expansion. Like they own the place or some shit. So they come in, and my acolytes quickly decide to show them who's boss. The damned are going to own your punk bitch. Ass. Yeah, they're going to own his bitch. Alright. Anyway, there goes Enigma's last spellbreaker. A GG. That was my Ironclad impersonation. A GG. I don't know if you guys have ever heard Ironclad's commentaries. He's kind of like a redneck, I guess, kind of, because he's from Texas. Alright, guys, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how I do my human build, and then I'm going to win the game. GG. That's kind of what he sounds like. Anyway, I'm like saying let's check for expansions, or CynicalDoc was pinging the map, and we were all just saying let's see if they expanded, which they have not. All I have left is my 2 heroes right now, and acolytes on my mine. I'm building a graveyard now, so I can get spirit towers, because Lord knows I need towers before units. Actually, I don't know, I just was kind of like rebuilding my base. I wasn't really thinking about it too much. I creep out those last 2 creeps that are left over at that right middle expansion. I know my allies are going to need an expansion. Red and green, CynicalDoc, Railz, and DeityLink are all going down to Teal's base. And Teal has managed to rebuild his base, and not only that, he has a bazillion freaking fairy dragons. And I'm like, oh, shit. Where the hell did those come from? And mountain giants. So we run down there. All I've got left is my 2 heroes still. And I realized this isn't good. They've got units, and here come the Tauren and the spellcasters. And things are going very badly. And there was much wailing and gnashing of teeth as we start getting owned. A whole shitload of fairy dragons there. It's hard to tell which ones are which. Some of them are Railz, and some of them are the World Gonad Federations. And this is not good at all. No, not good. I don't like it one bit. No, I don't. And oops, CynicalDoc's abomination gets lost there, and he's taking a dirt nap. And oops, Railz left some more fairy dragons around. And Jesus Christ, right at this point we're like, fuck, I think we lost. Here come the frostworms, here come the gargoyles, plus all the fairy dragons and the Taurens, and they got it covered. We're kind of in big fucking trouble now, especially since none of us has any money. They take out my gold mine. And gargoyles and frostworms running away now. I'm gonna get that gargoyle. Oh! From downtown! There goes another gargoyle. And I'm running over to Blue's base to see what the fuck's going on over here. What kind of hacks did you cook up in your base to make those frostworms, you bitch? So, this is not good. Now, Revoke, being the smartest man alive that he is expanding right in front of the audience of Railz' Wisps. So, I say, get that. Fucking douchebag. So, CynicalDoc goes over there, takes that shit out. So, no expansion for you, but oh shit, here comes Blue. And he's got a whole lot of air. Good thing we have a couple of Dryads, that will win us the game. Dope. So now I'm re-haunting my gold mine again. And Railz' Wisps are all gonna get owned here. Oh, nope, no they're not. We're just trying to pick off these units. Blue has all these units here. Oops! Blue, you left your Lich there. You didn't want that, did you? He's dead. He's got gang-banged by Entangle, Nova, and then a bunch of bitch slaps and meat hooks. He got owned. I'll just leave it at that. Okay, so Blue lost his hero. He's resurrecting his hero. He's still got that air, and he's taking out my goddamn expansion again. It was almost done, so I just cancel it because I know he's going to kill it. Now he's killing my acolytes. I decided to tech 2 Halls of the Dead. Maybe not the smartest decision, but the way I saw it, I had to get gargoyles. That was what I wanted to do. I don't know if Fiends would have been better, but I figured gargoyles is what we needed. Now, shit, they found CynicalDoc's expansion and they just killed it. Somewhere around here, CynicalDoc was like, I don't even know why we're staying here because we lost. And I'm like, fuck. We've been playing this game for 35 minutes and I thought for sure it was like a done deal. We had the game won. And now they're coming back and kicking our ass because we left one goddamn wisp that Teal used to rebuild his base. Get all those fairy dragons, and Blue took my base. Anyway, Blue is like trying to duke it out, duke his 2 frost worms against my heroes, and my Lich says, bitch, and owns him. So he lost 1 frost worm there. We're trying to just pick these units off. Now we're like, we gotta go take them out, or something like that, or we have a death wish, something similar. And CynicalDoc sends in the free experience train with the Infernal there. Hey, can you kill this, please? I don't want it anymore. No, I don't want this Infernal, no. Here, you can have it. Here you go. Have some experience. On the house. He's trying to get him addicted to that experience shit so that, you know, the first one's free, but after that, it's gonna cost you. Hey, kid. You want some more experience? You ever sucked a dick before? Well, you're gonna. If you want some experience. I'm sorry. I was going too far. Don't do drugs, kids. And, uh-oh. This isn't good again. Railz teleports away. We were getting owned by those Taurens and gargoyles and everything. Over in my base, I got everything set up now. I don't have my mine yet, so I have no money still, but I had enough to make a crypt. I'm still hoping that I can get some gargoyles, but it's not looking too good. So, CynicalDoc now running, he's getting owned. That's not good. He's got a whole shitload of cows with telephone poles chasing him there. Some gargoyles and a frostworm. And the Farseer with his hippie cloak on. So, he runs back to his base. Ah, shit! This is not good at all. Railz manages to get an expansion. He walks his tree over there. Although we'll see how long it lasts. DeityLink was like, let's not quit because I have enough anti-air now. He has an expansion. I don't know how long he's had it. I wasn't paying attention. But he ate through the trees, it looks like, there with his Tree of Eternity, and he's got an expansion. We go up to check Blue's base, his main base for some reason. There's some ghouls there, so we kill those. Railz' gold mine's almost entangled. And booyah, my gold mine's in business. So now as soon as I get enough gold, I make a gargoyle, and just as soon as I get enough gold, every time I just make another gargoyle. And of course, here comes fucking Blue again. You pole smoker. DeityLink sends his 1 Hippogriff Rider over there. And I just keep my heroes there, because I'm hoping that'll stop them from coming over and taking out my gold mine again. I gotta get some gargoyles. I don't have any yet. Okay, and yellow comes down and attacks red's base and says something weird that I still do not understand. Here in a second. They're taking out CynicalDoc's base, which blows. And the blue's Lich is doing death and decay on Railz' base. He's gonna pay for that one, trust me. Cross-dressing fuck. Alright. So... Michael Jackson style. Of course you can't smell Michael because he's a mongoloid. Looks like Mikhail Jackson. Okay, so we're all running back to DeityLink's base. Well, except for everybody that decides to go lynch the Lich and kick his ass. Oh, Infernal dropped on his head. That's gotta hurt. Too bad, another Lich dead. That sucks. And yellow's finishing off CynicalDoc's base. Things don't look good for our heroes. And oh goody, Railz' expansion gets killed by those goddamn frostworms and gargoyles. So things are not very fun right now, and we're still... I'm still saying, can we actually win this game? I hope so, because I'm fucking pissed off if we lose. I felt like we should have won the game already, and we hadn't. So, I wanted to win. Right about now, I was starting to get some lag problems, too. Excuse me. Alright, so CynicalDoc's base is dead. I don't think he got any acolytes out. Let me look. No, I don't see any. So all he's got left is just his, he's got one Abomination and his level 7 Dreadlord. Now, whoops, Railz is about to run into... No, wait, never mind, that's me. Hee-hee. Alright, I got a couple of Gargs now. And blue is over to the right of my gold mine. He's going to come in here and stick his nose in my business again. There's another big fight going on now between yellow and... Right here, they make a big mistake and teleport when... Well, let's see. I don't know, you make the call. You think they needed to teleport there? I thought they could have taken us. Or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I'm kind of tired right now, so... Blow me. Alright, so now blue's coming and taking my expansion out again, and I say, oh no, you didn't! It's time to go kick his ass. We've had enough of the BS. So we're running in there now. We're coming up in there with the hippogriffs and the gargs. I go around to the right because I see where they're going, and I hope that they'll stop, and they do because they're stupid. They stop to smell the roses and get owned. Bitch! Nova goes off on those frostworms. A GG. Another frostworm dies. Another one goes to sleep. Go to sleep, bitch! And ownage. We took care of blue anyway, so that's good. And right now I'm thinking, well, that's good. And then, like, I see over out of the corner of the screen, you can see 4 acolytes sitting there at that gold mine, and I'm like, that motherfucker's trying to expand. So we walk over there and beat his ass. Nova. Excessive Nova! Sorry, that's a 15-yard penalty on our team for excessive force or unnecessary roughness. That's what it is. Alright. Okay, so things are looking a little bit better now. They still have a whole shitload of Tauren. If you look down at Yellow's base, he's got, let's check, 88 food army of casters and Tauren and heroes. So that's gonna suck. And he's got Spirit Walkers, so he can resurrect his Taurens. So we're still kind of in trouble. Teal doesn't have anything left. I think everything he had is dead, or most of it. Yeah, because he sends his fairy dragons over. If you look at DeityLink's expansion, Orange's expansion there, he left his fairy dragons, and then he puts them in Mana Flare, as if that's going to do something. Like, back off! I got a scary light! So we run up and kick his ass, and he loses all the shit he had left. So now, we didn't know it at the time, but I'm pretty sure that we had the game won at this point. But we were still kind of worried, considering how badly we've been getting thrashed for a couple of minutes there. And pretty soon here in a second, I get to lag out of the game, and I was fucking pissed. Yep, there it is, I'm gone. The game just freezes up, and it goes, disconnect? I'm like, fuck no, bitch, I don't want to disconnect. And then, of course, it says, you were disconnected. Oh, thank you, bitch ass. So I'm still talking to them on Ventrilo, and like other people on the channel are telling me that Battle.net had been fucking up. And I'm like, get those bitches! I'm Rick James, bitch! Chappelle Show rules. So I was basically telling them, you guys better win. I told them I wanted to do a commentary on the game, especially if we won. Well, actually, if we won, I wanted to do a commentary. So I guess that gives away the ending, doesn't it? As if you didn't know. We're Gosu. So we're going up now to kill Blue, and the Lich is looking awful purty in that dress. And Tangle, bitch. So I'm basically just telling Railz, take all my gargoyles, keep making gargoyles, and my heroes are both level 6, and blah blah blah, because you're dumb, and I'm sure you can't see that for yourself. He knew what he was doing. I didn't need to tell him all that shit. But I was just like, we gotta win! We gotta win! 40-something minutes in the game, and then it fucking Battle.net drops me. The Lich is gonna die. GG. I reckon that's GG. Okay, so Blue's main, well, his new main base is now Fuck Sword. Take that, bitches. And now they're killing DeityLink's base and being very, very mean. World Gonad Federation still has a fairy dragon left somehow. And Teal's sending all his trees towards us to come attack. So I was trying to tell from what they were saying if we were still going to win or not. And like, I couldn't tell. So I was still like pissed off that we might actually lose still. But if I had actually seen what was going on, I would have known. We won. It's over, biatches. So, if you want to go ahead and we'll speed it up to 2x speed here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2x speed. Alright. Since you kind of already know what's going to happen here, we're going to kick their bitch asses. Oops, look, Yellow, you shouldn't have run your casters there separately. Good game, please drive through, you're dead. Yellow kind of runs all his casters separately from his heroes, right past us, and they get violated in unspeakable ways. And oh, Entangle Coil, there goes the Farseer. Frost Nova Coil, Entangle on the Torrent Chieftain. Chimera's focus firing on him, you're dead. Do not pass go, do not collect $200. Take that ring out of your nose, young man. Damn Torrent Chieftains, not respecting their elders. Loitering at the gas stations with the cool kids, getting their nose pierced. What's next? Is he gonna get a cock ring? Fucking Torrent Chieftain needs to learn to respect authority and his elders. Bitch. Alright. So, it should be over now. I guess 2x speed is fast enough. I was thinking about putting it in 3x, but... Alright, we're taking out Teal's base. And... we are the champions, my friend! Alright, Purple says GG. And he quits. And the remaining allies that didn't get fucked in the ass by Battle.net say GG also on my team. Railz sending out some Dryads. Yellow's base is about to get pwned. Now look in the upper right corner. Look at this fucker. Look at this shit. He's got a peon in the Zeppelin. He drops it right there in that little teeny corner. And he builds a tower. What is that crap? So, for all you people out there that like to hide stuff, there's a good spot for you. Don't say I never gave you anything, lamers. Okay, so we're just owning up on the last of the buildings. Or we kind of thought it was the last of the buildings. Yellow has an expansion with 2 towers. The way that CynicalDoc was making it sound when I talked to him on Ventrilo was that We can't kill his expansion. It's got fortified towers. He's got 2 towers, you girly man. Go in there and kill him. So they go in and they take out the buildings. Some guy on the other team from the World Gonad Federation says that he learned a lot, and Railz says, "So did I, mate. I learned how to make a hero." And they destroy the expansion, and then here it comes. LOL! Fuck you, Teal. But luckily, they're not that gay, because they tell us where the building is. Somebody uses Farsight or something. Here in a second. And we find the tower, and we're like, how the fuck did you get that there? Well, they were like that since I got disconnected by Battle.net, fuckers. We used a Zeppelin! Tee-hee! Bastards. GG! The Lich owning up on the gargoyles there at the end with his Death and Decay. We won! Ta-ta! I hope you guys enjoyed that game. I thought it was a fun game. I'm glad we won. I thought it had a lot of fun battles and twists and turns and... Shut up. You know you liked it. Okay, without further ado, it's time for my patch 1.15. Chimeras can no longer attack and cost 10 food. Their sole purpose is to look pretty. Death Coil now deals 1,000 damage and heals for 5,000. At level 1. Take that, you nuke whiners. If the Warden uses Blink too many times in a row, she gets lost in the space-time continuum and dies. Any player whose actions per minute goes over 100 will have their hotkeys randomly reassigned to keep it fair and balanced for noobs. Any player who spams D, D, D in a random team game while another player is lagging will be dropped from the game. Then, we will send Blizzard special forces to their house to kill them. The Beastmaster's summon creatures all have 1 hit point and die if you look at them funny. Any player whose name starts with the letters F through M is banned from Battle.net play, because we can do that. Possession is now an area of effect spell with no casting time. The range has been increased to the whole map. See, we balanced possession. Players with more than 10 different arranged team partners are sent to the clinic for testing. Remember, when you AT with someone, you're ATing with everyone they've teamed with too. You dirty whores. Big Bad Voodoo has been renamed. It is now called Jump Around Like a Fucking Moron as you are focus fired and die in 5 seconds. Also, we moved the furniture around in the Demon Hunter's house to fuck with him. All replays from previous patches will self-destruct in 5 seconds. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed my version of 1.15 patch. This has been Downwhere, and thanks for listening to my commentary, fuckers.